Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Welcome to Behind the Glass. Have you guys seen Skeez's new hat? He's been low-key with it the last couple of videos. I'm going to steal that from him as soon as I get the opportunity. Don't worry.
Taking no prisoners.
Can't let Skeez have anything nice. All right. This is an episode of 40 Places Around the World that are forbidden to go to. What?
Behind the Glass.
It's an episode of BTG, yeah.
BTG.
Turn my phone off so we can be professional about this.
We need some callers.
I'm out of breath. What?
We need some callers. Call into the show.
We need Steve to call in again. I just need to, before every show, make sure my phone is plugged in so if someone calls, I can answer it on there. Okay. 40 places around the world that are forbidden to go to. What am I doing here again? Oh, here we are. This one is called Robins Island in the United States. Where is Robins Island? They didn't even tell me that. Robin Island is in the Hamptons. Oh, so we're getting high class, man. Like you and I can't even afford to like drink the bath water that comes out of this place. Just kidding. Skeez and I are rich. You guys don't know about it though. Give it time.
Rich in life.
We're rich in life. It says this Robin Island, outsiders are completely forbidden from this island. I'll put a picture up on the screen of this picture that we're looking at on my computer right now. It looks like a teardrop is what it's been described to me as. And boy, let me tell you, I have some thoughts about this island. This island is privately owned by Wall Street financier Louis Bacon. Bacon. Who names their, well, it's a last name. You can't pick your last name.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. Wasn't there a great leader? Bacon?
I don't know. I like to eat the bacon.
I love bacon.
Bacon.
The island has been held privately from the last many years, since it is private property and is not open to the public. Duh. The owner of the island hasn't developed it commercially. In fact, he has helped preserve the island by planting oak trees and helping preserve the local bird species.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Isn't that nice of him? Yeah. Why would you not do something beautiful like that on that island?
Let's not take in the case that he's like hunting people on this island.
Let's dig a little deeper into our friend Louis Bacon. Let's see what he's really hiding, okay? Inside Louis Bacon's mysterious. This is another article. It's on the New York Post, actually. And I'll put this.
Oh, so it's legit.
Oh, this is legit because this is the New York Post. I don't know. What do you know about the New York Post that I don't know, man?
I mean, I've heard of it, so that's a plus.
I've heard of them in the news. That's about it. I think they're pretty credible.
At least it's not like the New York Enquirer.
Yeah. Fake news, right? You ain't inquiring nothing, Dave says. This article in the New York Post says, inside Louis Bacon's mysterious $500 million private island in the Hamptons. $500 million.
That's it?
Jesus. No kidding. This article says you've probably never heard of Robins Island, a teardrop-shaped islet. Is it islet? Half the size of Central Park in the Great Peconic Bay on the east end of Long Island. But it may very well be the most valuable private estate in all of the Hamptons and the most untouchable. Sandwiched midway between the North and South Forks, Robin Island is roughly 435 acres. Jesus. With miles and miles of waterfront. For a comparison, a 42-acre compound less than 1/10 the size of Robin Island with far less waterfront sold in Southampton this spring for close to $145 million. Jesus, man. Let's go down here. Look at these pictures, man. This is a pretty crazy island.
Got roads.
Dude.
One road leading in.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but Jeffrey Epstein comes into thought. An island like this, I'm going to keep reading, but first I want to dive off for a second. An island like this has a billionaire. You think about all the hundreds of thousands of people who go missing every year. Whenever I think of rich people and owning islands like this, all I think is rich people get bored. very easily. So they need to create more illustrious and elaborate. Did you ever watch that movie with Tom Cruise, Eyes Wide Shut? Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. It was a movie they both did back. I think they were married at the time, or they got married shortly after that movie was made. But they would go to this guy's super rich party up in the hills. They had to get to the gate. They had a password. There was a dress code. They would all wear masks. And they would just go into this big mansion, and everybody would sleep with everybody. Nobody had clothes on. They were all just banging each other, right? It was wild, man. Like, and that's the kind of stuff rich people do. So when I see an island like this is the kind of stuff I'm thinking about. Like, it just... But I think a lot deeper than that because I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. So I'm thinking this guy, you've heard of rich people. Well, not even rich people, but there's this medical thing where people now transfer young people's blood into old bodies. Yeah. Have you heard the blood transfusion thing?
Yeah. Young blood for old blood.
Yeah.
Blood in, blood out.
Right. So that's how these rich people are trying to stay young now. They're trying to infuse. But if you think about it, I think the medical practice, and don't quote me on this because I literally have done no research, but I think the medical practice is like you said. They cycle the blood through, but they don't keep it in. The blood goes back out. Am I right about that, or should I shut up? I don't know.
Well, I'm assuming.
Or do you put the blood in and it stays? You get fresh young blood just put into your body.
Like a transfusion, right, where they flow it through?
Maybe. I don't know. But here's what I would think. I would think a rich guy like this on a private island like this, you have your own island. You kidnap people, fly them out to your island, have a doctor come out, check them, make sure they don't have any diseases or anything. Then you take their blood. You empty your blood out and take their young blood. Like, we got a lot of young people missing in this country, right? And this is maybe, I don't consider myself to be a sick individual, but I just think if I was a crazy rich person, these are the stupid, like, weird, sick things you would do.
Another scenario I just watched, a movie which you should watch, is The Hunt. Is actually pretty good.
Oh, is that where they hunt humans?
Yeah, but it's like starts off very comedic and it makes it good.
The Hunt. Is that newer?
Yes. They take, I think it was just made last year.
Put that picture up on the screen.
But they take people like normal people, and they hunt them in a place that they own.
Is it rich people?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff
but the movie's actually not bad. It's better than I thought it would be, so I suggest watching it.
So what would you rate it out of 5 stars? 4?
I liked it, but it's different. They put a different spin on it.
All right. I'll watch it.
That's
The Hunt. You'll probably have to text me that because I'll forget. But huh? HBO? Dave said HBO.
Yeah, it's on there. If you watch it, it's free.
All right. I want to watch it because this is exactly the scenario, the movie that you just listed off. Yeah. This is what I think about. This guy
made me think of it. Yeah,
he's killing people on this island. He's killing and murdering people, and I'm just saying that. That's not facts, people. I like to dive. I'm not a conspiracy theorist per se, but I like to dive. It's fun sometimes to dive into stuff like that.
I mean, what's stopping them?
Nothing. It's his own island. It's like you own your own state. You know, and there's something in here too that's gonna make
it's policed or anything.
No. There's a part of this that talks about the police too. I'm gonna read it in a minute. This says satellite images reveal 2 large estate homes on the island. What appears to be a caretaker's home, a tennis court, a dock, and thick woodlands. Boats to the island depart from the North Sea Harbor in Southampton. He got boats driving out there. It's like Jeffrey Epstein's deal. Not saying anything.
He probably just choppers right into that.
Yeah, man. You can do whatever you want out there. But the very fact that area brokers who make it their business to know the ins and out of the Hamptons' best estates are foggy on its structures and amenities illustrates just how thick the veil of mystery is surrounding Robben Island. So they're saying like people who deal in real estate don't know a damn thing about this island, and they want to know.
But it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, $500 million. Asked by the Post about the island, both the Sag Harbor harbor master and a village policeman shrugged. Like, we don't know anything about it. Cops don't know. you're safe out
or
there.
you're told not to know.
Yeah, you go out there and have exactly. You'll be next going out on that island to get your freaking head chopped off as a
You
sacrifice
just
to
keep
the
bringing
devil.
these people into us, Harbor Master.
That's right. That's right. You pick up people off. If they don't have ID, they're like hitchhikers. You pick them up, bring them to this island. We're
Here's
gonna
this money.
sacrifice
He's like, yeah, I don't know, man.
yeah, man. Here's 10 grand, buddy. If I was a guy
That's
like
probably
this,
more than that.
yeah, but if I was a guy like this, I wouldn't give him money that he could retire off of because I want him to be corrupt and keep working for me for a while. So I'll give him here's 10 grand. Now you come back after you buy that Ferrari or that Corvette or whatever. I'll give you another 10 grand, but you got to bring me some more people.
I'd be like, I need a little bit more money than that, man.
You would, yeah. To bring him a human body, like a live human.
Like, they got to
need
make
some
it
more
worth
money.
like me getting in trouble for
Yeah,
it.
but would you keep doing it? Would you be incentivized to keep bringing in people? If he gave you like 100 or 200 grand up front, would you be incentivized? You'd be like, all right, one and done. I'm not gonna keep risking my luck.
I mean, I want to like more than that.
You sketch ball.
I mean, you can keep getting that money. Once you have a taste, you're gonna want more.
That's true, man. Once you get a taste of that good life, you can't give it up. And none of this is factual, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we don't know. Obviously, I got that kind of money.
We're having some fun, but hey, shout out to this guy. Who owns this island again? What's his name? Louis Bacon. Shout out to you, wink, wink. If you need some dudes to muscle some people over to that island for a couple $100 grand, man, I'm just saying. We got mortgages to pay. Wink, wink. Just kidding, though.
It's a joke.
North Haven's John Diott, who is 59 years old, said that the waters around Robbins are famed for their fishing, but he's less certain about what might happen on the island itself. The retired media executive added that he's heard about well-attended bird hunts on the island. I put the quotes on it.
Okay, birds.
He said, I heard that Jimmy Buffett was shooting there in November. I think they're hunting humans. Put it out there on BTG. I'm just gonna say.
Jimmy Buffett just shot a rhino too. Where'd that come from?
Did he?
No, I don't know. Sarcastically saying.
Oh.
It's like,
yeah.
Just came back from the sun. I got this endangered animal. Where'd it come from?
Yeah, where'd this come from, man? Can you imagine if you owned an island?
I probably live on the island though.
Well, he does.
I like that's where I would live.
He lives on this $500 million island probably some days out of the year. That's what pisses me off.
Well, it keeps working.
Yeah, and he goes out there, murders innocent. Well, I gotta stop spreading propaganda.
It's crazy people keep doing that. Like, I feel like eventually at a point, like, I just want to be done.
What do you mean?
For me personally, like, if I have a bunch of money, I got an island, like, okay, I'm retiring now. Like, I'm done.
You would think so. You would think so, right?
Like, I'm just gonna live my life the way I want to the rest of my life. But I guess maybe they just they got that drive.
That's kind of what Jeff Bezos just recently did, isn't it? Yeah. He retired from Amazon.
I wouldn't be, yeah, but he's still doing other things.
Yeah, he's trying to go to freaking Mars. That guy's out of control. I wouldn't be surprised
if he doesn't run for president eventually.
Jeff? Why would you say that?
He's popular now.
He's made. It'd
be smart for a party to nominate him.
You think he'd run Democratic? For sure, right? He's got child slavery in his Amazon factories. Don't quote me on that.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't run. He'd be a popular person to pick, and he's not super old.
No. Did you hear about what happens in an Amazon factory from the workers?
No.
You're laughing, but this is legit, bro. I've got the inside scoop.
Oh.
Skis, I'm about to tell
you. You've been working there?
No, but I've heard Amazon employees are tracked 100% of their day that they work at Amazon. They're tracked if you're doing a task, you box up an item and you put it on the shelf or you send it out to get shipped or the amount of time it takes you to walk from here to go pick an item off the shelf and bring it back and package it up, that is tracked. And you are given a certain amount of time to do that. If you don't do it, you can be fired via text message on your phone. They don't even, it's not like they bring you into the office and they say, hey man,
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, you took 3 extra seconds to grab this box off the shelf. We're going to have to let you go. They send you a text. You're fired. You're done. You've been like, that's it. And you're fired. And it's, dude, if you dig into Amazon now,
Yeah, there's a group of people, but what kind of workers are they?
well,
realistically, like, do you know these people?
Can you imagine being timed at your job to do things?
But maybe they're making it more extreme than what it is.
No, man. If you dig into it, okay, all right, I'll give you that. You might be, yes. I'm sure some of this is extreme, but what I heard, like they give you time limits on tasks, and they monitor everything that you do. Like if you go to the bathroom, you're monitored how much time it took you to do that. If you go on your lunch break, you're monitored. You cannot take more than whatever your time is.
Well, they probably got people watching cameras 24/7.
No,
sure.
it's like a device that you wear that monitors what the hell you are literally doing.
No, yeah. I mean, business. I mean, I'm not saying it's right as like an employee, but business wise, it's smart.
It's smart, but it's also
and yet your package is still 10 days late.
And yet I still order from Amazon all the time. Like, can't stop. It's an addiction. It's a problem. You know?
They're trying to make what you want right?
Ah, what a shame.
Why you get your stuff in 24 hours.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean,
we're sucked into this
trap. If they get rid of that, are you going to get what you want in that 24 hours anymore? You're going to be like, why does it take it 3 days? You know what I'm saying?
It's like
the 1 day, 2 day shipping.
Yeah, you have to care enough to be the kind of person that goes and like stands in front of those livestock trucks as they're going into the butcher yard. You know, like you have to be those hippies. I don't care that much. These people are choosing to work at Amazon, sure. But Amazon's employing a massive percentage of the United States workforce these days.
Yeah. But if they don't, I mean, if people don't do what they want, they'll just get robots, right, to do the job.
Imagine, they're going to. They're going to. Imagine, and how does that end? How does it end when they have robots making things that that this company now sells to us, and we just give more of our money to the 400 people in the United States that hold 90% of the wealth?
I mean, realistically, as a business, it's not smart because eventually you're just going to run out of people to buy stuff.
Yeah, we no longer have money, right? You've created a population so poor we can't afford to buy your crap anymore. So it's like, it's this weird direction that we're headed to.
You got to keep a happy medium. For sure.
Yeah, which is the happy medium that we're talking about though is slavery. It's scary. They're gonna press right up to the bounds of slavery just to when you can barely maintain your life. Then they're like, all right, let's back off just a little. You know, let them have their holidays, give them their cake. You know, like freaking dude, it sucks, man. It sucks. If you dig into Amazon and just imagine. Like over COVID, I know we talked about COVID already in one of the last videos, but over COVID, Amazon was wide open for business, right? Walmart stayed open. These massive companies stayed open for business. Imagine a world in which those are the only people who are employers, right? They weed out the rest of the companies because they've got so much money and they've accumulated so much wealth. They weed out the rest of the little fish. Yeah, they create these monopolies and they own. Now these people are. It's not like anymore. You can say, "Well, I'm gonna quit and go work at such and such." It's like, no, we own that store too. You're gonna be working for us over there too. So that's the scary thing that you got to think about when you're allowing. Well, I mean, I don't know. With capitalism, we have to allow him to run his business how he wants to. He can track his employees and make them do if people work for it. But
they're choosing to work there, so yeah,
it's scary. It's still scary though. But anyway, we got way off track, man. Back to this damn island where this guy's probably killing people. I think he's killing people. You know, I don't know. It's the sick part of me that thinks that stuff.
This is crazy. They just said I just read a quick thing. It said he's 64. So
this guy,
yeah. So like, why not just be done?
Yeah, man.
Like,
he must be done. They said retired.
Oh, he is.
I'm pretty sure they said retired. Yeah. Where did it say that at?
I don't know. I just saw it real quick that he was 64.
I thought it said they're retired such and such, but either way, yeah, he's rich as hell. His island's worth $500 million, probably more than that actually now, because I don't know when this article was written. Oh, it was written in 2021. But you always think we all know how the Jeffrey Epstein thing played out, you know, and nobody wants to admit these days that Bill Gates is probably a pedophile. Ooh, I said it. Have you
stuff
thought
got swept
about that?
under the rug is the problem.
Bill Gates,
all that stuff just disappeared,
and it's not very smart for somebody as small as myself to be saying some stuff like this. But Bill Gates is probably a pedophile. Not probably.
Excuse me.
He almost most likely is. You know, along with Bill Clinton. Hate to break it to you guys, but they were on that island a substantial amount of time. Now Bill Gates is divorced. That's weird. That really,
is it, though?
I thought I had no faith in marriage until I heard Bill Gates got divorced. I was like, oh, he couldn't even make it work. You can't buy love? I understand not being able to make love work just off the principle, but if you can't even buy it, he couldn't even buy it. He's got, well, not more money than anybody, but
take
as
his
much
money and go and do whatever she wants.
Oh, but come on, you would think if you were that power couple, you would want it like Jay and Beyonce. You want to hold it together to maintain your power couple status. But it was that bad. She's like, I'm out.
Okay, so I
don't give a damn.
$2 billion. Here's one, and I keep one. I still got $1 billion.
And he's even got more than $1 billion.
Well, I get that, but that's what I'm trying to like make it. You know, it's like, okay.
No, yeah, for sure. I hear you. That's what happened with Bezos.
One's still going to be good enough.
God, can you imagine? I want $1 billion. You and I, Skis and I are probably getting on TikTok, by the way. Dave, our friend Dave Fox, he was so generous as to, what's the word? Suggest. He used the power of suggestion. I don't want to say he peer pressured us into it at all. He didn't do that.
No.
But we'll figure that out, and I'll start putting the links and stuff. But anyway, check out this island. Louis Bacon, $500 million private island in the Hamptons. The police don't even know what's going on the island. Boats go in and out of there. Who knows? Come on. You think they go for bird hunts legitimately? Come on. Let's all come on.
Well, I mean, they probably shoot some birds too.
I'm sure they're shooting birds, and I'm sure they're shooting humans. I'm sure they're shooting humans running from them too. Like, I mean, rich people, they need more excitement in their lives than birds. Birds don't cut it anymore. Think about it.
Yeah, this guy's, I hate to say it, he's New York, right? He's probably avid against guns, but yet he's like,
he hunts.
But he's out hunting birds.
Yeah, they don't.
But get rid of guns, by golly.
He's avid, I bet, against guns on social media. And they said he was he used to be in social media. I wish I could remember where I read that, but either way, yeah, man, crazy stuff. I'll show these pictures on the screen, and you guys can
take in whatever you want.
Yeah, let your imagination
tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
You already know. Island. You already know what we think.
Throw some stuff way out there. Let's hear it.
Right. Throw you a curveball. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Skis, you're gonna have to start doing the cue the music thing.
Cue to music.
Yeah, Skis said cue the music. The music's running. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.